Part 1, 0 for 40, 3 for The Illusion of Happiness. For 10 years, Emma believed she had the kind of marriage people dream about. Daniel was charming, the kind of man who opened doors and remembered anniversaries. Every morning, he brought her coffee just the way she liked it. 1 sugar, a splash of cream, a little heart drawn on the napkin. They had their rituals: Friday wine nights, Sunday walks, quiet breakfasts. Their friends called them the golden couple. But perfection, as Emma would learn, can be a disguise. Part 2, 3 for Yvonne Noirs, The First Crack. It started small. Daniel's phone buzzing at midnight, a message he quickly deleted. The way he smiled at his screen and said it was just work. Emma told herself not to worry. After all, trust was everything, right? Until one afternoon, she found a lipstick-stained receipt in his jacket. Dinner for 2, at their favorite restaurant. But she hadn't been there. She asked him about it that night. He laughed it off, said it was a client dinner. And Emma, against her better judgment, believed him. At least she wanted to. Part 3, The Letter. A few weeks later, while cleaning his office, Emma found something strange. A sealed envelope hidden in a book. It had her name on it. Her hands trembled as she opened it. Inside was a letter, not from Daniel, but from someone else. It began, "Emma, I didn't mean for you to find out like this." The letter was from Clara, her best friend since college, and as Emma read, her world fell apart. Clara confessed everything, that she and Daniel had been seeing each other, that it started as a mistake, and that they didn't know how to stop. Every word sliced through Emma like glass, but the last line stayed with her forever. "He says he'll leave you after your anniversary. Please don't hate me." Their anniversary was in 2 days. Part 4, The Calm Before the Storm. Emma didn't cry. Not that night. Not the next. Instead, she smiled, cooked dinner, and waited. Daniel noticed nothing. He talked about their weekend plans, about the new client at work, about anything but her. That night, while he slept, Emma packed a small suitcase. She didn't plan to leave. Not yet. She had something else in mind. Part 5, 12 marks, The Anniversary Dinner. The restaurant was candlelit, quiet, romantic, just as it had been every year. Daniel arrived with roses. Emma wore the red dress he loved. They toasted to 10 wonderful years. He smiled, relaxed. He thought he'd fooled her completely. Halfway through dessert, Emma reached into her purse and placed an envelope on the table. Daniel frowned. "What's this?" She leaned forward and whispered, "A letter. From Clara." The color drained from his face. He tried to speak, but Emma stopped him. "I read every word," she said softly. "And now it's your turn to listen." She didn't yell. She didn't cry. She simply told him everything she'd realized. How she had been loving a stranger, how she'd been blind, how his betrayal had freed her. Then she stood, left her wedding ring on the table, and walked out. For the last time. Part 6, 16th. 30. The twist, 1 year later. A year later, Daniel sat alone in the same restaurant. No ring, no friends, no Clara. After Emma left, Clara confessed that Daniel had promised her the same things he once told Emma, forever. Love, a house by the sea. But once Emma was gone, Daniel lost his job, his home, and his reputation. Emma, on the other hand, had started anew. A small bakery, a quiet apartment by the ocean, and peace, something she hadn't known in years. One morning, she received a letter. No name, no return address. Just one line. "I finally understand what I lost." She smiled, folded it, and dropped it into the trash. Closing hook, 1830-20. Sometimes revenge isn't loud. It isn't about anger or destruction. It's about walking away and letting the truth do the rest. Because in the end, Emma realized something powerful. The most painful goodbyes are the ones that set you free. End of story.